It's the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show.
Frank.
Come on, the Frank Show. What?
What?
The Frank
The
Show.
Frank.
Come on, the
Frank.
Frank
The
Show.
Frank.
What? The
Frank.
Frank
The
Show.
Frank.
Come on,
Frank.
Frank
The
Show.
Frank.
It's time for the show. Aloha, headsets. Frank here, and welcome to the Frank Show. Now, happy Friday. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great week, headsets, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Now, first up, if you see those names below, those are PSVR pals that you should add to your friends list on PlayStation 4. Now, if you'd like to, you can go the extra mile and hit that community tab, search for PSVR Frank and headsets, and join the PSN community, or you can be extra special and click that Discord link and join in on the daily discussions. But please, for the love of Frankie and all things VR, add some of these names to your friends list. I mean, I took the time to grab them all, compile them, and these people took the time to leave a comment below, which you're more than welcome to do, to the first pinned comment. But it doesn't do anything if people don't add buddies. I mean, come on. Let's get these multiplayer lobbies popping. I can't believe I just said poppin'. Now, more importantly, on to some new games coming to PlayStation VR. First up on my list is Just in Time Incorporated. Now, in this game, you get a power glove and you get to control situations and stop time and move around to make the situation right. It's been out on PC for a while and it got solid praise, so I'm excited to see it hit PlayStation VR. Let's just hope they get that port right. All right. And it's coming to us on April 24th, so really just right around the corner. Now, on top of that, we are also getting Rage Room on April 28th. What is Rage Room, you may say? Well, it's kind of like a physics simulator. We get to play with a bunch of weapons and knock down test dummies. Now, I've heard mixed reviews for the PC version, so maybe they tightened it up a little bit and it'll be even better on PlayStation VR. I don't know. We're only going to have to wait a couple weeks to find out, and I promise you I'll share the information with you. Now, finally, we got one more game, and this one I am very excited about, called Dead Secret, coming to us on April 24th as well. Now, this one puts you in Kansas in 1965. And you are an investigative journalist who must discover the mystery to some murders before you are the next victim. Now, this one's putting you in one of those houses and looking for clues and going around. I mean, God, I love games like that, so I'm extremely excited to play this one. And like I said, it's right around the corner, and I promise you we will have a day review. A day one review of that one up. Now, that's about it for new games coming out, but we are coming back with a segment that everybody loves called Ask Frank. Now, first up on that list, Kev Cred says, hey, Frankie, can I get a copy of Star Blood Arena? Kev Cred, I don't have the power to do that, but if you write the wonderful people at White Moon Dreams, I bet you at least like 80% they might just hook you up because they are wonderful developers. They reach out to the community all the time, and they've hooked Frankie up, and they've hooked a lot of headsets up, so hey, it's worth a shot. Next up, Shrimp Man says, hey, Frankie, what do you think about those PS5 rumors? You know what, Shrimp Man? They're just rumors. That's the thing. Until we get some official statement from Sony and maybe some kind of crazy case thing that gets snuck out or like they do with cell phones, I'm not going to believe anything because you never truly know until the product is in your hands, especially with video game consoles because they keep that baby super tight-lipped. Next up, Shen Museo says, hey, Frankie, it's an easy way to find out what updates do for your games on your PlayStation 4. Now, Shen, there is definitely an easy way to do this, but you don't always get the best information. Some devs write a nice update report, some do not. So if you go to the main screen of your UI and you go to the little square of the game and you press the option button on your PlayStation 4, a little side menu is going to pop up, and in there you can hit update history, and a lot of the times it'll say what the update was. Now, most of them just say bug fixes or something here and there, but a lot of them will tell you exactly what it is. Not a lot. A handful of them will tell you exactly what it is. So if you get an update, you're wondering what it is, that is the easiest way to find out other than maybe going to the developer's website or checking their Twitter and seeing what they have to say. Finally, Uber Bobby says, hey, Frankie, what non-VR games do you like to play? Well, Uber, lately I have been playing a little Far Cry 5 because I had to check it out. I've always been a fan of the Far Cry series, and on PC, most of the old Far Cry games you can actually turn into like a VR game and spend inside the game, so it's kind of thing that might happen with 5, but I believe they switch up the engine, so I'm not sure if people have figured it out yet because that I don't do. I do PlayStation VR way more than PC stuff, so I'm not up and in the loop on that, and on top of that, I am waiting for God of War. I cannot wait to play God of War. I'm also excited for Spider-Man. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of QTEs in that one, but it looks like the combat's going to be similar to the Batman series, and I love the Batman combat, so I'm pretty psyched for those. Now, that's about it for Flat Games. It's not too much more that I'm looking forward to, maybe the rest of the year. Really, I'm pretty much a VR guy, like 99%. Like I said, sometimes I'll goof around for maybe a minute, hour or two, but really, Flat Games lately are just a waste of my money. VR 100%, baby. I would much rather jump into a game than just spend time watching at it. And I think most of the audience here agrees with me there. Now, thank you all for coming through. I hope you have a lovely Friday. I hope you enjoyed this video. But more importantly, I hope you just enjoy your ambiance, your own being. Enjoy, love yourself. I mean, come on, you guys. Give yourself a round of applause, a pat on the back, a thumbs up, whatever you got to do to make it through these terrible days. It can sometimes be. But if you're new to this channel and you want to stay up to date on everything PlayStation VR and you don't mind this ugly mug, friggin' subscribe. I mean, come on. Smooches. It's the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, Frank Show. It's time for the show.